So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And hard running's going to
we're doing all that. We're doing all that, son. What you mean, dude?
2nd down.
Oh, nigga, cool.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. An interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Man, it sounds good. That shit sound good. Man, that shit sound good, man.
All deep throws during this time of year.
This defense looking
big,
for
big, big,
stop.
big truck.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
You act stupid if you want.
Working across midfield inside the 45. Bit of a surprise they ran it on.
I know. You just said ain't none of that. What you just said ain't none of that.
The opening drive couldn't do it.
Huh?
We go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe.
Yeah, and you say ain't none of that running shit. That what you said off the jump.
Important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Damn.
Coverage and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
I pressed the wrong button. Let me stop talking.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense
Boy, you
is
sleep.
higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He said he was ready earlier.
Yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson flush to his right. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That when he came back and said that, son, that one I was like, yeah, this little bitch really growing up. He changing, boy. When he came back and said that, because you know normally that shit'll knock him off.
10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
But his arms still too strong for them niggas, them kids that he got on their team.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of
Them kids he got on his team, They're going to have to practice with each other. And them boys can't even catch like that.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Hold on. Wow, really though. Yeah.
On 1st down, Wilson. They'll roll him out right, and that'll be incomplete.
What you need? KJ in the room, so go in there by him.
However, let's see what that's about.
Yeah, my buddy come fix y'all some.
In the pocket.
What's there?
Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wow. Matthew Stafford to the Rams. Matthew Stafford to the Rams for Jared Goff. Yeah, for Jared Goff and 2 future first-round picks.
The yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
No, he played for Detroit.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky.
Yeah, after that playoff time, he was sick of him.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and
come on, y'all, just come on in.
Quarterbacks got to get rid
just come on, just come on in.
Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson.
Come on, defense.
And that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere.
Who you say can play?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A nice run there.
He like that.
And it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
You can do better than this.
How about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking deep for Adams. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Working from the gun. Rodgers able to find Lazard. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball, made him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal of 32 yards.
And the 13-year man puts it through And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Before he came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 51 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 29, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Third and 2, now Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You garbage, D-son.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, he gave it to him. He gave it to him.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
He ain't give up that.
There he goes left side.
Kill this nigga low.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime.
He just got a pick six.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that shit. Get the greed. Stop being greedy, bro.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Time for a break. We've hit
fucking
halftime.
Boston and Lakers game going down.
Still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this
75-78. Celtics way.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Second and 5 now. Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, I'm supposed to kill him.
Gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's got Lockett. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That gain on third down, good for 28. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you, push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Solid on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On first down, it's Carson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Wilson on the keeper, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Russell Wilson taking it in, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Packers 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 17, Seahawks 14.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Wow.
It's incomplete.
What I'm doing?
Couldn't connect. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it'll be second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Second and 10 now, Wilson.
Pressure,
and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That shit supposed to be picked.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Come on, teamwork. What are we doing?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Down and 2.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hook up. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself,
Come on in, baby.
Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
It past the 30, almost to the 25. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
I call ball game. Fuck what you talking about.
They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game.
You did. Game time.
And they stretch the lead to 6.
Hey, son, I'm about to grab my food, son, but I run it back with you if a nigga don't want to play you right now, man. But you sad as a motherfucker.
Get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do.
Damn, D, that's how you feel, D? That's how you feel? Damn, so man, nigga playing on my downfall. I'm about to hurt him bad. Man.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.